Hi, this is my fourth experiment. So fourth experiment is the basic conversion using the scripting. The first one is to convert from decimal to binary. So this is the code for converting decimal to binary. Like first we'll print a decimal to binary. We'll enter the decimal number, and this decimal number will be stored in this decimal. And this is the looping condition while decimal not equal to zero. If it is not equal to zero, this will be executed like b is equal to echo the decimal value percentage 2. This is the formula. This value will be stored in b, and for the dollar b, and this is like the decimal equal to echo dollar decimal by 2. This value will be stored in decimal, and this we are printing like binary echo dollar a reverse will this is the formula which we are using. So this will be printed, and this is the echo dollar a, this is the value, and this will be printed from here. And this is the main of two formulas like dollar december percentage 2, the value will be stored in b, and dollar december by 2 is stored in c, this december decimal. So I will show the output. sh space 41 dot sh. So enter the decimal 4, and its binary is 100. So my second experiment is second question will be like binary to decimal opposite one. For that, vi space 42.sh. So this is the second one. This is the binary to decimal. We will enter the binary number, and it will stored in bi. And if I is equal to 0, and decimal value is to 0, while bi, if the bi value is not equal to 0, then it will be printed here. This one, like a is equal to echo dollar bi value percentage 10. This value will be stored in a. Similarly, dollar decimal value plus 2 power dollar I slash star dollar a. This is the value. This value will be, this is the formula which we are applying, and this will be stored in decimal value. And I value is like dollar I plus 1. This is like iteration of the loop. It will iterate, and this will be stored in I. And bi will be the value which we are which we are getting, and it will be divided by 10, and this value will be stored into bi. And finally we will print the decimal value is like dollar decimal sh space 42.sh. This decimal is 6. So my third question is like space the question is like from octa to hexa. For that, this will do an octa to hexa, and we will enter the octal number. First of all, we will read that octal number. If I is equal to 0 and the decimal value is 0, while if the octal value is not equal to 0, then only it will print here. Like if echo octal value percentage 10, that value will be stored in a. Similarly, the dollar like decimal value plus 8 power dollar I value star dollar a, that value will be stored in decimal. This is the formula which we are using in octal. And for getting the I value, it will like dollar I plus 1. This is the iteration of the loop. Similarly, for octal value, will the dollar octal divided by 10, this the value will be stored in octal. While if the value is not equal to 0, it will print octal value, and if it is less than 9, it will print the octal value. Otherwise, if it is equal to 10, it will print hexa a value, that is concatenating with a. Similarly, for 11, it will concatenate it with b. Similarly, for 12, it will concatenate with c. Similarly, for e, and similarly for hex also. F still f we will concatenate with hexadecimal. So dollar x and x f represent the concatenation of f with hex. So if it is greater than 9 only, we will print these things. And lastly, we will print like echo hexa value. So I will show the output. sh space 43.sh, and then octal number 8, Excel value is also 8. And for similarly, my fourth question is similarly hexa to octal. For that, the code is vi space 44 dot sh. First of all, we'll print hexa dot octal. I will enter the octal hexa value, and it will read the hexa value. If decimal value is 0, and when we are giving an initial value like j, we as 0. Excuse me. And this is the CO value. If j not equal to CO value, it will do the switch cases. That is, there are total of up to f. There are 15 switch cases are there. Like each switch case is like, if switch case one is like decimal value echo 16 power dollar I value star dollar a plus dollar decimal value. This will be the formula which we are using here. And if similarly, we'll print like I is equal to echo dollar I minus 1. Similarly for j, echo dollar j plus 1. And it will lastly it will print, while if the decimal value is not equal to 0, then it will print these things like s value will be like echo dollar decimal percentage 8. So if we do, this is the decimal value which we are getting from here, and this will be done by percentage 8, and one value will be, we will get, and this that value will be stored in s value. Similarly for OC value, also will be, also will get it from here. And decimal value, for decimal value, the decimal value divided by 8, and this value will be got it from here and will be stored in decimal. And similarly, and lastly, we will print echo octal value sh space 44 dot such, and hexa value 15. See 1 to 16, 15, 25, and octal value is 25. So my last question is like decimal to hexa. For that, the code will be space 45 dot sh. So this is the for fifth question, like decimal to hexa. I will enter the decimal value. I will read the decimal value. If the decimal value not equal to 0, we'll print like echo decimal value percentage 16. If the value is less than 9, it will print hexa values, octal hexa values. If it is greater than 10, if it is greater than 9, it will print hexa a value. Similarly for 11, hexa b value. Similarly hexa c, hexa d, till hexa ef will print. And if it will print only if the value is less than, if greater than 9, and if it is less than 9 means it will directly print, it will show directly the decimal values. And this is the formula, like to get the decimal value, echo dollar decibel divided by 16. Here we are using dollar divided by 16 because we are converting from decimal to hexa, that's why we are using 16. And lastly we will print the hexa value. So output is hexa value will be 2 itself. So that's my fourth experiment on Unix. Thank you.